A major dredging project in Manatee County is finally complete. The nearly $53 million project, headed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, has gone through two contractors, months of delays, and at least one angry resident. ABC 7's Dwayne Lindo has more on this story. Dwayne.
Well, Haley, the Wares Creek project, which lasted roughly 2 years, consisted of dredging and widening of the creek to mitigate flooding. But for one resident, the project has been a complete headache.
Flooding has always been a problem around Wares Creek, but most have been spared.
I've been here about 5 or 6 years and I haven't had any issues with any flooding or anything.
But during the Army Corps of Engineers project to prevent flooding in the area, it has been a nightmare for one resident.
This has just been the most frustrating thing I've ever experienced.
The creek runs right behind the home of Mark Cosgrove. He says the contractors working on the project made a disaster of his yard.
I mean, it was just dirt piled up 12 feet high on the other side, right here where you see this. They came and they dug up my yard, punched a hole in the sewer pipe.
Cosgrove says there was areas in his yard sodded 4 times, each time being worse, which has left his yard uneven. In an email to Cosgrove from Army Corps Project Manager Bo Corbett, it states, "Please understand that the standard for grading and sodding in the federal contract may not be the same standard you would expect from a professional landscaper." He says the job won't allow water to drain naturally to the creek, which may even create a flooding issue for his home.
They came and filled it in with dead sod. And I can show you that. The dead sod is still there and the big trenches are still there.
Even after all the frustration, Cosgrove says he's just looking for one thing:
to regrade this area and make it proper. That's all.
And now that the project is in the process of being turned over to Manatee County Public Works, their primary focus is on the creek.
The county's going to do whatever it takes to monitor the creek, just to make sure that the flood control aspects of it stay intact, so that very costly project remain in place for many, many years to come.
So right now, the county and the U.S. Corps of Engineers are in a drafting process to see specifically what the county will be responsible for.